Ladies and gentlemen, it is clear that right now politicians, especially affiliated to Kenya Kwanza, to William Ruto, are fighting hard to just make sure that they control their respective regions. For example, we have someone like Gachagua, who is now on the hunt. He wants to be the leader of Mount Kenya Kingpin, as they say it, as they call it. Now, Gachagua, of course, last week came out, and of course, he was trying to incite Jubilee leaders who are in Azimio to quit Azimio, and of course, form one Mount Kenya unit. And of course, his agenda was, his aim was to, of course, to be Mount Kenya Kingpin. Now, Mudavadi has said that he's not going to be left behind. Why? Because Mudavadi is now a man on a mission to consolidate the Western region. Actually, its political backyard. Western is Mudavadi's political backyard. Of course, it is of no doubt that Western has not been. Raila Odinga has been ruling Western region. Actually, Western has been voting for Raila Odinga, as in like their own. Raila hails from Nyanza, but he's the king in Western. But now Mudavadi wants to take that away from him. But now again, Mudavadi is not getting it easy because he has been attacked by Azimio leaders. So guys, before we go on, take your time, of course, to receive my greetings. Subscribe if you are a first timer here, and of course like the video so that this video can, of course, reach a big audience. Now, right now, Azimio is having problems. That's of no doubt. Oparanya, of course, just yesterday said that is no longer together with Raila Odinga. He wants to part ways with Agwambo. His reasons was that ODM has been favoring their own people, okay, at the expense of other people, other parties that have been supporting ODM. This post, ELA post, of course, he said that ODM took the post. It was, of course, some parliamentary committee posts. Now, Mudavadi wants to, of course, consolidate Western region. He wants to control Western. Western region has got no kingpin as we are talking. Why? Because no Western leader commands votes there. Like, for example, Mudavadi Edwardagula tried to persuade Western people to vote for Ruto, but they did not. Actually, Raila won in Western, except maybe Bungoma, where, of course, Bungoma people voted for Ruto. But Kakamega, Vihiga, Tanzoia, they all voted for Raila Odinga. So it means that Raila controls Western. And that's what Mudavadi wants to take away from him. Will he manage? One thing for sure is that Mudavadi and Gachagua, they're like in a competition. Gachagua, of course, Gachagua has been, of course, rallying Western people, Mount Kenya people to make him the kingpin. And of course, Mudavadi is doing the same. These are two leaders who want, of course, to impress the president. They want to, to seem important. They want Ruto to see them as, as his weapons. For example, Gachagua is the running mate, okay, is the deputy president, of course, and of course is the reasons why is consolidating Mount Kenya. He wants Mount Kenya to make him the kingpin because he knows very well that come 2027, Ruto might change his mind. Of course, pick Mudavadi. So he wants to rally, Mount Kenya people to make him the king, so that when it comes to 2027, Ruto will have no choice but to pick him again. Mudavadi is also doing the same. Mudavadi wants to rally Western people that when it comes to 2027, Ruto can pick him. Those are two people who are now competing. So, Mudavadi made some 35 MPs from Western region. He met them in Sarov Hotel, and of course, the discussion there is obvious, just to make him the king. But now this has been met with brutal rejection from Azimio. Let me quote what Sifuna said, because Sifuna is a diehard supporter of Raila Odinga, and he is quick to answer anyone who is disrespecting Agwambo. So let me quote what Sifuna said. Musalia Mudavadi is playing hard politics. He thinks he will manage to take Western from Raila. He thinks by meeting Luhyas, he will manage to snatch Western region from Raila. He said that Mudavadi cannot snatch Western from Raila. And of course, it was not only Sifuna who was offended by, Mudavadi's move. You also have Professor Makau Mutua, who also came out, of course, laughed off, as in, let me quote what he said. Even if Mudavadi meets 1,000 elders from Western region, his plan to dislodge Raila out of Luhya land won't succeed. Maybe his current position in the Kenya Kwanza government is making him feel like he is the real deal for Ruto. Then I'm sorry. He said that Mudavadi thinks that is the real deal. Okay, that's why he thinks that Ruto, as in he wants Ruto to respect him. He wants to command Western region so that when it comes to 2027, of course Ruto can go with him. The question is, do you think Western region will be easily swayed, of course, to join Kenya Kwanza? Do you think so? Do you think Western region will abandon Raila Odinga? No. Raila has fight for like 5 times. And all these times, Western has been supporting Raila Odinga. So it won't be a walk in the park to, of course, convince these people to abandon Raila Odinga. Just like that. You need to convince them. You need to come with a good deal. Because Raila is strong in Western, it has been beating all candidates in Western. That's the reality. So that's what's happening. So of course, Raila has not answered anything. I think he's confident enough that no one can snatch Western from him. So tell me in the comment section, what do you think about Western region politics? Do you think Mudavadi will manage to consolidate Western people against Raila Odinga? Do you think so? Do you think Mudavadi is the kingpin? I would like to know from you. Subscribe, of course, and comment there. I answer you. So guys, let me see you in the next video. Thank you.